in episode 1 though, we talked about Lovers and Friends.
Yes, we did.
It has since sold the hell out.
Already. I think like in an hour, if I'm not mistaken.
In 1 hour? No way, it was 1 hour. No way, it was
1 day?
In 1 day.
Okay, one day.
Yeah, 1 day.
Okay, 1 day. I think I had my time.
And then there was
up.
also back and forth about whether Mary J was going to be on the lineup. She said that she wasn't on the lineup and that was a mistake.
Okay,
but
what
now she
happened
is.
with this?
Child, I don't know.
She's just randomly saying like, oh no, that's a mistake. But then the next day it's like, oh, it's confirmed.
I don't know. And you know what? Like, Mary gives me the vibe of like, she don't play that shit.
Okay, you know what I got from it?
She not gonna play that industry shit.
It gave me like Monet vibes from Power Book 2. Like, I'm like, okay, see, I don't know if they casted her because Mary J is like Monet or she's just that really good of an actress. Like, she's obviously a good actress because she's good on that. But I feel like Monet and Mary J like go hand in hand.
I can see
and
it.
I kind of got the vibes from this because it's like, you know, I feel like what happened behind the scenes was like, okay, they hadn't agreed on a certain amount of money yet. And they're like, well, we gonna drop this lineup because tickets are gonna sell out and we're gonna show you like we got it for you. Like, we got it. And she like, nah, like we ain't agreed upon nothing. Like, no, if you don't take my name off of this and give me the money that I need, I'm gonna tell everybody
I'm not on that
I'm
shit.
not right. And that's exactly what she did.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm Mary J and she's also Monet, if you haven't been watching.
Right. But also all those videos that I've seen of like, even Usher at, you know, she went to see Usher at his residency. And, you know, Usher was getting handsy with, not handsy with everybody, but like,
but he couldn't do it with Mary.
Shit. No, he tried it. He put his hand right
She's like,
and she said,
okay,
she
nephew.
hit one of them.
All right, nephew. Heisman.
Heisman. Exactly.
All right, nephew. I know
exactly
you used to use how old? 10. I'm good.
Period.
You always gonna be Usher.
I also thought of who would have been a nice addition to that lineup. Faith Evans.
Oh, that's a good
Faith.
One. Faith Evans hasn't been on like a lot of
where
festival like lineups lately.
Where is she?
I haven't seen Faith in a minute. And you know what's crazy? Shout out Baldwin Hills Crenshaw Mall. They used to do, I don't know if they still do it or not, but around the time of the BET Awards, they do like these free concerts and they have like R&B and just specific in black artists and just classic artists that come out and do these free concerts at the mall. And I think that's the last time I saw Faith Evans. And I don't understand why she's not like on more festivals because she got hits.
That would have been a nice little yeah.
Would have. I'm glad that Mary J is actually performing though.
No, facts.
I really want to know the real tea. What happened?
They had to throw the bag at Auntie.
You know what I was listening to? I was listening to Real Love, right? And I was just breaking down the lyrics in my head because sometimes now that Stems is out with Serato, I be taking the beat out,
right?
And I'm listening to the words of Real Love, and I'm like, wow, like, did she need that in a man, or should she have been looking for that in herself first? I think that's our problem, ladies. You know, like we be so. You know, that's another conversation. But Mary,
amen.
I love you. I'm glad that you're on the lineup, and I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. I probably won't be there because I'm sure we have shows, but I'm excited to see the clips and all the recap videos.
Trying to get that media pass and trying to be there.
I need you to be there.
Let me ask you some questions.
Need you to be there.
Yeah.
But speaking of it, I think it did sell out like extremely fast.
Extremely
so why do you think that was?
I think it's regardless of whether you're able to see even a quarter of the people listed on here, it's still like, even if you post up at one stage, you're still gonna see so many. Like,
very true.
Just hit after hit after hit after hit.
Right.
You're really gonna get that here.
Nelly.
I think they do need to expand to at least 2 days.
Yeah, I saw
at
people
least
talking about
2
that
days.
in the comments, and then they were saying that they might give them another day.
I don't think they give it
if they're gonna sell more tickets.
I think it's gonna it's gonna depend on how many people sign up for that wait list.
So it's all dependent on the wait list. They're not gonna give them a second day regardless.
I think if they get enough people that sign up on the wait list, is like, okay, if tickets for a second day drop, then I'm buying it. If they get enough of that, then I feel like they would consider it. But then that means they have to go back to the drawing board and see if all of those people are available.
I think what honestly should happen is they should split the lineup they have now into 2 days.
They really can do that.
Then you could see more of who you want if there was 2 days.
Yeah.
But I think that's why
this shit already so goddamn expensive one day.
And that's why it sold out so fast too, because like the nostalgic vibe of it, like you're gonna see everybody that you grew up on and that you're not gonna see giving their own. Like Gwen Stefani's on here.
That's crazy.
And
Nelly
MIA,
Furtado,
like
that promiscuous.
Yeah, you know, like there's so many songs
how
that
you do it, pretty lady.
I feel like I would be there, right? If I'm there, I would just stand in the middle of all 4 stages and just listen for whatever song I want to hear and then be like, oh, let me make a mad dash here, because there's no way I'm about to like miss Stand Up by Nelly or like miss 1 2 Step or like Thank You for zooming in. I appreciate that. Make it a little bigger. Or like miss Lollipop. You know, like how are you gonna miss Lollipop?
I know this R&B only, but Rick Ross, the biggest
also want to
boss?
see Sensual Seduction. Like, no, this is a great lineup. The mix of R&B and hip hop on this is insane. And there's way more R&B than there is hip hop. Like Robin Thicke is on here. Tyrese, I'm glad Tyrese is back in his R&B bag because for too long I was like, okay, Fast and Furious, like, come on, man, you know you can sing, right?
Yeah. Let up on him.
I love the acting. I love, you know, that people are these double and triple threats, but I'll be missing that good R&B.
Go ahead with your milk dead head ass. You better go ahead.
What Laurent be saying? R&B, I mean, bald head men do R&B better.
Please.
No, but that's why I'm really excited about this lineup, and I think that's why, you know, it's sold out so fast because there's so many options on here, and there's just so much.
Like I said, even if you post up at one stage,
I
always tell people this ain't R&B either. I always tell people if MySpace was still a thing, that even Gwen Stefani, dun, 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 that would be my MySpace song to this day.
Why can't I think of the name of that song? Drop your glasses, shake your. What's the name of this song? I can't think of it right now.
Having hot flashes.
Yeah, I had to. Anyway, exactly. Gwen Stefani is there too.
Yeah.
You think isn't Eve on this lineup?
Yes.
So exactly. You don't think they're about to
Monica
perform that?
Brandy.
It's probably on the same exact stage.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like things like this.
The Dream?
Situations that the Dream. Like, yeah, we haven't seen Dream performing because he's been in his producer songwriter bag, you know? Like, I would love as a consumer
Beyonce
to
got
be
him in a chokehold
at this show. Yeah, I mean,
let him go.
I'm not going nowhere.
I'm not. Yeah.
I'm about to get this. What?
Yeah.
My name is on all of Beyonce stuff. I'm saying right here.
Yeah.
But I am happy to see like Robin Thicke, like I said, Kelly Rowland. I'm just happy to see these names again, and we get to get to revisit these people, and you know,
JoJo.
First of all, see what they look like.
JoJo had the best remix to Marvin's Room. What?
Why did JoJo remix that in the first place?
I don't know. I'm glad, you know, Drake let them all rock because Jacquees had a remix to a very popular song that had to get wiped from everything. Anyways.
And it was a good one too.
It was fire.
You know, like I always give props to the original version of the song because we wouldn't have the remixes without the original. However, like these artists are very creative and they be in their creativity bag and it be sounding great. And I can't be mad at them. You know, like a lot of people like covers more than they like the original song and don't even know it. Like people be walking around singing Lauryn Hill sings Killing Me Softly. You know, you don't even know that's Roberta Flack. You know what I mean? Like people like the covers better than
we was just talking about song. How Listen is the official what's it called? Not pledge, but the official song of the Philippines because they go Listen by Beyonce
from Dreamgirls.
Yes, it's the like official song of the Philippines. I feel like that's a place where they take karaoke mad serious, and that is the song. Like
that's random as hell. How'd you even think of that?
If you know what I'm talking about, leave a comment. And while you leaving that comment, go ahead and like, subscribe, download, share, all the things. But like, I felt like that was like everybody knew that. Like,
I had no idea. Now I knew Beyonce was like world famous, of course, but I didn't know that it was like a national anthem in the Philippines. That's the term I was looking
national
for. Anthem.
It's like not officially, but like unofficially official. Version? No,
that is so funny. That is funny.
No, it's not.
That is too funny. Now you know what would be crazy to see like Beyonce on another festival. Like a festival like this.
But she knows she don't got to do that.
I mean, but she did Coachella. What's the difference? Like if Lovers and Friends was to get to that level, what's the difference? Or like Rihanna even. Because Usher is a big name. Yes, even Mary J. Blige and Janet Jackson. Like these are big names to have on a festival.
You're absolutely right.
So think about like seeing Beyonce or like Rihanna
then they'd
at the
sell
top.
In an hour. Then it'd sell in an hour.
I don't even think it would be like, it wouldn't even be regular like fans. It would just be straight Beehive.
Beehive, yeah.
That would be insane.
Hey,
I do want to see it though.
It can't be a day though. like, I feel like festivals are already so much. Like, them hoes be a marathon, not a sprint.
They do.
And to have all that
and this
shit
got
in
like,
one day.
Can somebody count and let us know the number of acts?
Yeah, leave that comment too.
On this Lovers and Friends act, because to see all of these people in one day, like, what time does it start? 11 a.m.? Is it over at 5 a.m.?
I don't know.
This is an all day thing, 4 stages?
And it's in Vegas.
I still don't get it. I still don't get it. And it's during the summertime. I don't get it.
So many questions.
In my head, it makes a lot of sense and it seems fun. But if I feel like I would go out there, and is this a festival where you can take your own water? See, these are questions that need to be answered because I'm scared. Great lineup, but I want to see everybody. So this is somewhere where I need to be all day, hydrated.
Go ahead and give us the media pass.
A place for the restroom. Like, am I gonna be good? Because I done heard stories about Coachella, and it's 3 days.
Child,
imagine all these people in one day.
Coachella is a different beast altogether. But
I'm excited for this, though. I cannot wait to see the clips and to see you there with the media pass. Who knows? I might be there too if I ain't got no show.
R&B only.